Shut up. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast yet again. I wanted to do something wittier than that, and I don't know why I didn't. I fucking just forgot to, I guess. Welcome to the welcome back again to the shittiest content on YouTube. We're here to give you your daily dose of ear cancer.
Right, like, wait, cringe, innit, bro? Sorry,
Dude,
fuck.
I fucking hate you, dude. I'm serious. You're a fucking idiot, dude. Like, for real. Dude, before I started fucking recording, like, I was like, yo, can you hear a fan? He's like, now! Like a fucking bitch-ass bitch. Bitch-ass
What the fuck you
idiot.
talking about, mate?
Dude, shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh, mate, show me
Where's...
why it doesn't get
what the
cut.
fuck is happening, dude?
Something tells me this is gonna be another one of those ad-lib episodes. Or
Dude,
is it Mad Lib? I
yes.
don't know.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with my game? My game is so fucked up.
Maybe if you got some bitches, the game would be a little better.
Oh, there we go. I fucking found it. Holy hell, dude.
Fucking A.
Dragons and gnomes.
Okay, well, funny enough, I do actually have a topic, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to carry it.
Carry
I'm
it.
hoping for at least.
Carry the whole thing just by yourself.
Oh God, you're giving me this much authority?
I'm giving you literally all the authority.
Oh God. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about, and it's more so of a, I guess, a PSA maybe.
I'm
I don't
bored.
know.
I'm bored.
Well, recently I've been seeing a lot of memes recently about
About
this program called Dolly Mini, I think it's called. And basically, if you're living under a rock, which I envy you to be honest, if you
I
are,
don't know what the fuck
um,
Dolly Mini is. First of all, second of all,
so
you just gave me a topic because I seriously thought that you were going to talk about the memes about the female Tony the Tiger girl that everybody wants to fuck even more than Tony.
I didn't even know that was a
Are
thing.
you serious? Oh my god.
Yeah, so basically what Dolly Mini is it's a subset of another program called Dolly 2 or Dolly 1, I guess technically.
I don't know what any of this fucking is.
Okay, well basically it's an AI program. It's a text to image AI program. Basically if you type something in, an AI algorithm will do its magic, so to speak, and it'll produce a series of images that it thinks is accurate to what you typed.
Oh,
And it's
wait. Okay,
fucking
no.
scary.
I think I know what you're talking about. That's the machine that like it tries to like draw what you type in
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. And
And
it's always like horribly disfigured and like blurry and like
mhm.
weird. I know what that is. I've seen that. I never knew that's what it was called, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Like you'll put in like draw. It's like draw a boy, and the boy looks like he like has fucking like ripples in his face and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking uncanny as shit.
I don't know
And
what's dude.
I
It's okay. Um,
it's scary and uncanny as shit.
no, I gotta say, like, it sounds like someone is doing the ultimate bass boost in your microphone sometimes.
It's because of the wind.
That I was gonna say that it sounded like you were at the beach, and I was like, oh, he must just be like doing some fucking retarded shit. But okay, yeah, he's like, genuinely outside, like in the storm. So
Yeah,
we gotta give a round of applause for this man, who's gonna get
I've
killed,
been doing
who's gonna get killed in a hurricane just for this shitty show. We gotta give him another round of applause
I've
because
been doing this outside.
this man could
I've
literally
been doing
die.
this outside for like years. I've been doing this outside since we started.
Yeah, I know, but you were.
Anyway,
Well, I thought you were like in a fucking building, dude.
oh,
You said you were in a garage all the time, nigga.
that was before I moved out of my mom's house.
When the fuck did you do that, dude?
because there's someone at their
I
house
said
that doesn't like me
when.
very
I
much.
said when did you do that, you
Oh,
nigga bitch?
when? Okay,
I said
okay.
when, nigga.
Months ago,
What the fuck, dude? I'm fucked up
like
right now,
late.
dude. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I moved out months ago.
I see.
Yeah, back on topic, I
I
suppose.
dude, you gotta do something about that. Like,
Okay.
I understand that the wind is bad, but legitimately sometimes it's like when you said I gotta do something about it, it was like that's what it sounded like. It's so fucking terrible, dude. You gotta do something at least. Like,
Okay.
there are literally times where it is so fucking distorted. It's not like a bass boost. It is like, I don't even know, like an explosion. It sounds like it is so fucked.
And we transition to the indoors.
Yeah, wait, you're inside, like in the living area, not in the fucking, not in the garage. Oh wait, there's no
Oh my
garage.
god.
Where the hell are you?
I'm inside. That's all you need to know.
Am I gonna hear other people talking?
No, because I'm. Okay, so you were technically right. We used to have a garage, but years ago, my grandparents renovated the garage into another apartment,
I know.
and that is where I
Yeah,
reside.
yeah, I know. I thought that's where you like did it.
No, I've been doing it mostly outside because I didn't really want to come over here because I get bad vibes.
Dude, it's your grandparents' fucking apartment. It's like, dude, it's not like they're renting. Are they renting it out? Otherwise, you're totally okay to be in there.
No, I just get this weird feeling, you know.
Don't be a pussy and get the fuck in there.
Ugh. Okay.
Dude, you know how much I wish that our fucking garage was an apartment? I could literally not just have my own room, but have like my own house. I know that it's a house, like it's a building and it's just a room. There's no bed. It's just a bedroom. I understand that that's what it is, but that sounds fucking awesome. Especially if there's electricity in there, because you can literally like turn that into like not even like the man cave, but like the ultra man cave where you can like jack off in there. You know, like, it's your bedroom in there. It's a separate building, but it's your fucking bedroom. You know how fucking epic that sounds? To just go in there and just fucking the whole structure, the whole building is just a bedroom, and I have a bed and a TV in there, and like an Xbox and shit, and I just go there to fucking, dude, that sounds epic as fuck. Fuck you.
Yeah, but the thing is, my cousin who lived in the apartment hasn't moved her shit out, and she already has a house. She's one of those bums that thinks they
Well,
can use places.
here's the thing.
We don't like her very much.
Here's the thing,
Or at
right?
least I don't.
Here's the thing, right? It don't matter because she fucking is a bitch, and legally you could just take her shit.
Oh, yeah, did I mention she committed assault against a minor at some point because
Like,
she punched me in the nose when I was 16?
like sexual assault against a minor.
No, no, I mean like getting punched in the face assault because that's exactly what happened. Technically, I was 16, so technically it's assault on a minor.
Did you deserve it?
No, she actually started the fight with me. Weirdly enough,
Did you?
30-year-old woman started a fight with a 16-year-old.
I know, but here's the thing, right? I'm sorry, but the entire United States would have their money on the 16-year-old male, not the 30-year-old female. So I feel like you were very much the favorite in that fight. It makes
I
sense,
don't.
doesn't it? Like, dude, seriously, who do you think is gonna win? A fucking 30-year-old woman or a 16-year-old male? That's like football players and shit. That's at your prime, dude.
Yeah, well, I also forgot to mention that she was harassing my grandfather, who was
And then
doing basically nothing.
a 30-year-old fucking post-menopause bitch. All right, who's
Yeah,
winning?
I don't know why the fights. All I remember is that
even
she was harassing my grandfather.
even though you're not post-menopause at 21, so the joke. I mean, at 30, so the joke fell completely flat. I'm pretty sure people get to post-menopause at like 45, like not 30.
I don't know. I'm not a woman.
But here's the thing, it
I don't
varies.
think.
Like, it varies. There are people who are like 50 and have kids. So I mean, if you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? It kind of isn't really. It doesn't seem like a definite thing. Kind of like puberty. Well, some people get it at like 9 years old, and some people get it at like 20.
What the fuck were we initially talking about
Dude,
again?
I have no fucking idea. Like, I have no. Dude, I don't know where the fuck we're going, but I'm so into the ride. Like, I'm so there for it.
Oh, right, now I remember it. We were talking about AI generated artwork.
Okay, that sounds boring as fuck compared to everything else we were talking about. Let's not do that.
Aw.
Let's do something that doesn't sound boring as fuck. What were we talking about before
Well,
that?
um,
I'm gonna,
I think you were talking about the fact that my microphone sucked.
yeah. I mean, it does. You gotta fucking do some investments, dude. Gotta get that blue Yeti.
I have a $15 Amazon Office mic.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, it's all I can afford at the moment.
You gotta get a job, nigga.
I almost nearly went broke trying to buy these Skull Candy headphones that were like $18.88 at
Well,
fucking Walmart.
here's the thing, you don't live on your own though, so are you really broke? Like, you have somebody else like paying. You don't really need money, you know what I'm
Yes, we
saying?
haven't had food in the fridge for 2 weeks.
Why can't they pay for it?
Because they don't get their checks until the third week of every month.
Okay. What? So
So,
why does that matter? How dude, if they're making enough money, that shouldn't even matter, dude. It's just called you guys aren't
because
it's called you guys aren't budgeting correctly. You could probably not have that problem if you were budgeting.
again, I just said we've gone 2 weeks, and they don't get it till the third week of the month. Meaning,
I know, so
we're likely.
okay, so the next time they get their check, you gotta start planning for it to be 3 weeks in. Like,
I don't think we do that.
like if you know that it's gonna be 3 weeks in, you gotta plan on it being 3 weeks in. You know.
Oh, here's something I wanted to fucking talk about that's genuinely pissed me off.
Is it me?
No, so funny enough, this has something to do with the headphones. So on the car ride back from Wally World, I was talking to my granddad about how the veterinary system fucking sucks.
The
And
veterinary system?
yeah, the veterinary system fucking sucks. And let me explain why. So about 5 or so years ago, we got a puppy, and the batch we got him from, they were relatively healthy. They had the same, you know, health problems a batch of puppies would have. Some of them didn't make it, some of them did, and some of them were just completely fucking retarded. Well, we got one of them, and it turned out she had a tapeworm.
Oh.
So that meant the entire batch was infected, and by the time we realized what it was pretty much too late. So when me and my mom took the puppy to the vet, she told us, well, we can do a blood transfusion, but it's going to be a 50-50 shot. And my mom's like, I think it's best if we just have her put down, because if it's a 1 in 2 chance of her living, we're not going to, why would you take it? So we get her put down. We're in the waiting room, or we're sitting there with the fucking puppy, life fleeting from its eyes. Saddest shit in the world, by the way. Then we get home, and about a week later, my mom gets something in the mail. We have to pay $250. They fined us $250 to kill a dog.
I unfortunately, okay. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I have something to say, and I don't know if I should say it or not.
I would rather you say it than not, because I'd probably be more mad if you didn't.
Do you want me to say it?
Be as blunt as you want.
That is entirely you guys' fault for not being educated. Everybody knows that fucking getting dogs put down takes money. That's you guys' fault for being dumb. I'm sorry, but it is. Like, everybody in the world knows that that takes money. They might not agree with it, but everybody, like, knows that it takes money. Like, I feel like that's a lot your fault. It is kind of their fault for not telling you that, because if you seemed uneducated, they should probably treat you like you're uneducated. But it is, you cannot deny that part of the blame is definitely on you, because you should have known that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I even told my mom, like, what if they like charge us for this? And she's like, why would they do that? I don't know. It just,
Well,
it's, I'm like,
because it's a fucking procedure that they have to do. You're taking up their time and resources. Why would it not cost? It's not gonna be fucking free, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
so my only problem with that argument is the fact that they make so much money off of the medications and treatments they give animals. Like for example, the vet hospital that I have near me, they take in exotic animals. Fortunately enough, I have a turtle, and she had a respiratory infection some odd years ago. I took her in. They found, oh, it's just a simple respiratory issue. Just make sure her water's clean. They give her a fucking antibiotic shot. Cost us $60.
dude,
Some,
listen, listen,
I
listen.
feel like,
I get what you're saying, but like, I understand what you're saying. All right, I really do. But you also have to realize, man, that it is the way it is. It's not ever gonna change. I get your argument, right, that they make so much money, but that's really, really, really stupid. Like, let me give you another example. That's like saying that hospitals should check all of your vitals for free because they make money elsewhere. That argument sounds kind of retarded, and I don't agree at all because it's still a service. And if you think, oh, no, it's not, okay, well, then you do it. First of all, they have to pay for the thing that they inject in. They have to pay to know how to do it the right way. They have to pay like for time, because you're using resources. I mean, it's an emotional thing that you don't have to do it. It is a lot of things that make it a valuable service. So I completely disagree. It
no,
should
but here's the
cost
thing that
money.
I don't understand, though. Here's the thing I don't understand, and I'm genuinely curious because I don't know how it works, and I want to know. Okay, because I think, no, I don't think, I've been told this multiple times by the people that run the hospital and by people that have been there. Um, if, say, example, emergency services are, or public tax based alone with help from the government itself, why would they charge people? I just don't get it. If you have so much money coming in from the people paying taxes, why would you charge? Like, I know I sound fucking stupid. That's because I don't know shit about it, and I
Well,
want to. Because
legitimately,
I genuinely don't understand it.
legitimately, it is probably because of underfunding. I'm not saying that the government is giving them no money at all, but think about it. All right, the government can't really plan for everything. The government might say, okay, you get, $1 billion a year. You have no idea. Like, for example, what about coronavirus? Do you think they planned on that? No. So, like, how are they going to make money to cover costs and to, like, cover all this stuff? Like, how are they going to do that? That and the fact that, idiot, like, I don't want to call you an idiot, but you're a fucking retard. Listen, alright? They're getting funded, right? They're getting funded for, like, fucking equipment and stuff like that. Niggas still have to pay, like, work there. And they get paid. So that's why they need to charge you for money, because they don't have money to pay people. That's the money they use to pay people. Is when you pay to get the fuck in there.
I
Like,
could have gone without the insults, but I appreciate the info.
no, like, it could have gone without the insults, but I feel like I had to, because it's like, you completely forgot that the people who work there need to get paid.
Not like I just said, I know I sound stupid and I want to know, but okay. Basically admitting, hey, I would like to know about this. That's like if you raised your hand in the class, ask a question, and the teacher's like, "Dude, you're a
You're a
fucking
fucking
idiot. You should know this."
idiot.
Like, okay, well, I sorry. Miss fucking Laszlo, I'm sorry. I just wanted to know. That's the thing you taught me. Raise my hand if I had a question. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Okay,
But now
Brad.
you just fucking insult me, okay? No wonder why I flunked your class, bitch.
I feel like you're not talking about me anymore.
No, fuck Miss Laszlo.
Oh, dude, I thought you were referencing Camp Laszlo with like a weird joke that I didn't get.
Oh,
Like you were like Laszlo. I thought you were like making a reference that I just didn't understand, and I was like, okay, I don't understand. I'm not gonna say anything. You know.
no.
Okay. What the fuck?
Fucking- I forgot. Everyone didn't go to my specific school.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had
They
no
don't,
fucking idea what you were talking
they don't
about.
know who the fuck Miss Laszlo is.
Yeah,
I
dude,
forgot.
I had no fucking idea what you were talking about. And you're just like, Miss Laszlo. I was like, are you calling me that? Like, I did not know what the fuck was going on.
I don't even know if that's her name. That's just what came up. I'm just so fucking aggravated.
And I
That's
kind
just
of,
the name.
don't worry, man, you can say things here. I'm pretty sure with our previous content, you definitely will not get made fun of and, like, fucking harassed, probably. Because we've shown that we don't give a fuck, so I bet our audience doesn't give a fuck.
Fucking. I could just imagine we're gonna wake up tomorrow and we're gonna get knocks at our doors. Hey, are you the boys who made jokes about a child contracting an
Yeah,
STI in
exactly.
the ball?
It's like, was that you, boys?
Was that you? Like, maybe.
Dude,
Who
like I
wants
said,
to know?
it's like we make fun of fucking everything. Like we seriously will make fun of everything. You know what I'm saying? But like we like come out with our secrets, and it's like, please be nice to us, guys. And they're probably like, they're probably like, oh, these niggas, they fucked up. They're like, we're about to get these bitches back.
You know, it's funny cause fucking we say so much shit that would get us can't fucking canceled on Twitter. But yet when we're like, oh my god, I
Exactly.
I'm a well sensitive boy. Please don't hurt me.
Right. Exactly, dude. And it's like, oh, they're like, I don't know about that.
I have two sides. Timmy has AIDS, and please don't hurt me. I'm a small child.
I don't know, man.
Oh my
Like
god, it's
sometimes I legitimately, like, not even kidding, sometimes I actually worry that, like, this, like, if somebody, like, at college or something found this, I'd get kicked out. And I was like, probably not, though. Because that doesn't really make any sense, you know? Like, you know what I'm saying here, right? Like, that doesn't really make any
I don't
sense
know.
that I get kicked out for that. Like, that doesn't really
I
make
mean,
any sense at all.
if people are willing to dox you over a joke you made 12 years ago because that was the norm, I wouldn't put it past them. I'll just say that.
I don't know, man. I legitimately don't think people would care.
If people will go out of their way to find your private address, your fucking full name, your parents' name, and where they live, I genuinely wouldn't put it past people to kick you out of college because you made an edgy joke on a shitty podcast that gets barely any
No,
views.
no, but you have to realize that, like, you know, this, like, we're talking about colleges where, like, they're open to anything. Remember how that fucking racist was going around and delivering those terrible talks at colleges and nobody liked him? I can't remember what his name was, but he literally just went there and would just spout complete racism, and the students didn't want him there, right? But he was there because they were paying, like, he was paying the college money, and unfortunately, with free speech, he unfortunately has a right to go in there and do that, you know? And that's kind of what I'm talking about, is that's why I don't really think I get kicked out for doing something that is clearly a joke, you know? Because they legitimately just have actual racists just talking there, so I mean...
Was his first name Ben by any chance?
Dude, I don't know. No, I'm not talking about my specific college, idiot. That it was fucking wildfire. It was all over like Facebook and Twitter. Do you not know what I'm talking about? It wasn't fucking CMU campus. It was like Florida State campus or something.
I know that's was the person in question. Was his first name Ben by any
Dude, I
chance?
don't know. It was a fucking article from like years ago, I think.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Does he sound like does he sound like this? Let's say, hypothetically speaking.
No, dude, Ben Shapiro. People love Ben Shapiro. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's who I thought you were referencing. Because the minute you said racist at a college campus, I'm like, oh my god, that's not who he's talking about, is it?
Dude, I was about to say, you do realize that like Ben Shapiro is one of the people who do that like people actually like, because Ben Shapiro is actually legitimately really fucking smart, and although some of his ideas are odd, like he does not really have the worst ideas, like he doesn't have the best ideas, but it's one of
Okay,
those it's one of those things where it's like he's a legitimately smart guy. Like, do you not know about Ben Shapiro? Because the internet loves
no,
Ben Shapiro.
I know of I was afraid to say I like Ben Shapiro because I didn't want you to chew me out because I have some pretty weird views
Well,
because I'm fucking ill-educated.
dude, here's the thing, right? And in my opinion, I don't really think that watching Ben Shapiro will lead you to be like a fucking horrible racist, because a lot of it is not just like. Here's the thing, right? A lot of politicians will do things that have racist effects, but it's kind of up for debate whether that's like an on purpose thing a lot of the time. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But I mean, Ben Shapiro isn't like a fucking horrible, like outward, proud racist or anything. He's actually pretty fucking smart. So I mean,
He's confused, but he's got the right spirit.
well, here's the thing. Think of Ben Shapiro, right? Like, think of Ben Shapiro as like fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I really
you can't
don't want to compare.
you can't well you can't really deny it, because like they're both smart.
They're both smart, but one is more pretentious than the other. Neil deGrasse Tyson is the type of dude that would go, actually, and I don't know. I just don't like him for some reason. I think that's why.
Dude, here's the thing, right? I feel like I'm gonna get like chewed out, because like I haven't seen every single Ben Shapiro thing. Like in terms of like things like if he supports like gay people or like trans people and shit like that, I have no idea. All I know is that like for the economy and some things like that, he actually has pretty good ideas. Because I've only watched like a certain few. I've pretty much watched all of Ben Shapiro's videos that are not controversial, so I have no idea if there's controversy behind Ben Shapiro.
He's he's like I said, what when I said he's confused, but he's got the right spirit, I meant that as a half joke because there's some things he says that are technically right, but aren't really socially accepted. I guess
Well, here's the
to
thing.
put it in a way.
Like, alls I know, right, is that Ben Shapiro argued that homosexuality should be in the DSM-5 as a mental illness. And obviously I don't agree with that, but like that's what I meant when it's like I don't agree with everything he says. Some of it I don't like. But there are other things that are not opinionated, that are like scientifically backed up, that actually are, you might not like them, but they at least have a fuck ton of evidence with them. Like those ones I think are pretty good because he's actually a smart guy. But like the really opinionated shit, I feel like he has really bad opinions on. Because like I said, he argued that homosexuality should be labeled as a mental illness.
He is Christian, so if that helps at
Yeah,
all.
like here's the thing. I'm not saying that Ben Shapiro is like a fucking good or bad guy or anything. Because like I'm gonna get chewed out for that, and I don't really have an answer because I don't know that much about him. I'm just saying that like in terms of like other things that are not as opinionated, he's pretty smart. So
And for the record, what I said was a joke. I'm agnostic. I don't give a shit one way or the other. I mean, for fuck's sake, uh, I make fun of people all the time, and religion is not excluded from that. So I make fun of everybody equally. I can't hate anyone if I hate them equally,
I guess.
because then it cancels out.
I mean, that sounded like some ultra edgy shit, but okay.
I think Clint Eastwood said that once. Maybe I don't remember now. Oh shit.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like what I said is gonna get fucking misconstrued. You know, like when literally all I was saying is that he has some smart ideas, but his opinions are bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's you basically described me. Except I'm not successful, and I'm just dumb all the time.
What? That's not really what I said at all.
See, I just proved my point. The only things I'm skilled at won't take me anywhere in life, so that's good, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
Like what?
Well, I can mod Doom, and
Yeah,
I
no. Okay, that's more of like a how like actual skills. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, none.
Damn, dude. Bro, I've been working at my local grocery store for like a month now.
I can run a register. That's it, because that's all I was ever taught.
I can also run a register. That's actually what they have me doing is working the floor. So I'm like stocking shelves and you know.
And that I'm good at stocking things because
Dude,
I like things that are neat.
I fucking hate stocking, dude. That's like the worst part of my job. I would prefer to just stand at the register the whole day because that's the only part of the job I really like. Because it's, you know,
I actually prefer stocking, to be honest.
dude, stocking sucks. And I'd expect that from you. You're like a weird, like, fucking hermit-ass weirdo, so I'd expect that from you.
Excuse me for wanting to be neat.
Nah, dude, you just don't want to talk to people. I know your game. Your game.
You know, you know what fucking sucks though? When you say to people, "Oh, I just like things being neat," and they're like, "Oh my god, you have OCD?" Like, no. At what point did I say I have OCD?
I mean, you
I
don't.
just like things organized. What the fuck does that have to do with
Well,
OCD? What the fuck does that have to do with it?
it depends on how bad you want things neat and stuff like that. If it gets to be like an obsessive thing, then OCD.
I mean, normally I'm against self-diagnosing, but I've noticed that I do a lot of things just out of compulsion, and it's like, why do I do this? Like, if I wash a cup out, I'll tap it against the sink 8 times to make sure every droplet gets out. And if I see one, I'll wash it out again and tap it 8 more times.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a sign. Maybe it is. I don't know. Or I'll put exactly 6 ice cubes in my cup
Dude,
every time.
I just had the worst fucking ending scorecard I think I've ever had in Destiny 2.
Oh no.
Gambit. I had like the fucking worst. I literally did 0% boss damage and deposited 0 motes, but lost 32 of them. I killed the most enemies, but I didn't do any boss damage because we didn't get to boss damage. And I deposited 0 motes and lost 30 fucking 2.
Oh, so earlier today, my boyfriend decided it would be funny to get back into Fortnite,
Dude,
and he bought
Fortnite's cancer, bro.
he bought. I guess Epic is doing a fucking cross promo with a Sloth game, or Inner Sloth.
Bro, Fortnite, bro, these niggas need to get some fuck night.
There now exists an Among Us backpack and distraction dance
No.
taunt in Fortnite.
No, no,
And the backpack
no.
it the backpack plays the crewmate run animation when you walk.
Can you please tell me that you're fucking lying right now?
No, I wish I were. I really wish I were. He bought Among Us
Dude,
on the Epic Games Store
Motherfucker, distraction dance isn't even like a fucking popular meme. That's like normie ass shit. What the fuck?
from 3 years ago, might I add.
Yeah, I know, and it wasn't even good. Like, I'm sorry, but like the Henry Stickmin games, even though they were loved, they were not like beloved. They were loved like ironically as a meme.
Actually, I fucking love Henry Stickmin because I
What?
used to play it all the time on fucking Newgrounds.
No, I'm like, here's the thing. Like, when I say ironically, maybe that's not exactly what I mean. What I'm really kind of like trying to say is like, you know, they're really simple, and it's like, hey, like this is a cool little game, but it's not anything like awesome. Like, I feel like all the hype was kind of, you know, a little bit, fucking, you know, kind of fake, like a little blown out of proportion.
Yeah, we
'Cause,
we
like,
also got into a fucking argument about Fortnite skins. I don't know why, but we did, and it went on
Fortnite?
for like an hour. It went on. You want to know what it was about?
What?
So because you know how Fortnite does these fucking cross promos with like popular IPs.
Yes.
They got my boy.
Yes,
Like,
I do. Yes, I
like,
know.
well, they have one for Indiana Jones, and I'm like, that looks fucking uncanny as shit, cause it looks like Harrison Ford, but as Harrison Ford and not Fortnite styled. Like he doesn't have the big bug eyes or anything like. He just looks like Harrison Ford ported into Fortnite with like a fucking Photoshop oil filter plastered on him. And I'm like, this doesn't look right. He looks like a wax statue come to life. And he's like, oh no, it looks fucking awesome, and I'm going to grind this battle pass to get it. And I'm like, that's on you, bro, but I'm just saying, it looks like something straight out of Night at the Museum.
Nigga got that Fortnite battle pass.
He just shit out his
I was about to
ass.
say, if you don't fucking finish it, I'm gonna have to assume you don't know what I'm talking about. Got that Fortnite battle pass. I just shit out my ass. Booting up my PC so I can get me Fortnite battle pass. Dude, I'm about to grind this battle pass. Dude, I'm sorry. I don't want to be like offensive. That is the gayest and lamest shit I've ever heard. It's like, bro, I'm about to fucking grind out this battle pass. Gonna get like it all finished. It's like, nigga, what? What the fuck did you just say? It's like, yo, it's like, okay, yo, I'm gonna grind Call of Duty to prestige. It's like, It's like, oh, I'm gonna grind, you know, fucking Gears of War or something. It's like, It's like, yo, I'm about to grind out this Fortnite battle pass. And it's like, nigga, what the fuck?
And so the argument goes on for a while, and I'm like, okay, look at it like this. You know, they got my girl Ellen Ripley from Alien and the Xenomorph.
I saw that
Xenomorph
shit, yeah.
looks goofy as shit. Ripley looks like another fucking wax statue
Well,
because
dude.
they basically just.
Well, dude, here's the thing, right? It's fucking Fortnite skins. Who cares, honestly? I mean,
Me, because they
No,
don't
dude.
look right.
we're not the retards paying for it. I don't even play no Fortnite. Fuck Fortnite. Fortnite's stupid.
Fortnite fuckfest. There we go.
Dude, I hate
That's
Fortnite. Like, I feel like maybe I'll be a man and admit it. I kind of feel like one of the reasons why I don't like Fortnite is because I'm not fucking good at it at all. But at the same time, I just don't like the building thing. The controls are kind of fucking stupid. Like, I just don't like that shit. You know, I don't even like PUBG. I don't even fucking like Battle Royales, really. I only like Battle Royales that don't feel like Battle Royale. Like, Apex Legends is cool. That's, like, the only Battle Royale I ever play. I literally think that's the only one I ever played. Otherwise,
Arma's pretty cool.
otherwise I played like fucking otherwise I played like fucking Warframe and like fucking Overwatch and shit like that. Destiny 2, Call of Duty sometimes. Like I did not play Battle Royale because I just did not like that shit. Like I don't know, maybe it's because I legitimately couldn't win. I don't know. But here's the thing, that's wrong because I won fucking Apex Legends. That was a good game and I was actually pretty good at it.
Well, here's the thing, though. Recently, Fortnite decided to add an extra game mode that has no building, and you have to use movement, which is like kind of cool.
Yeah, I saw
guess.
that. Yeah, it's like the whole season. Fortnite season 15, no building.
I thought they were getting rid of it entirely, but apparently it's a separate game mode, so there's still building, but you can queue for no build mode basically.
Oh, what the fuck! That's not what I heard that it was. Because I thought it was like,
yeah,
I thought it was like a seasonal event where because they've done that shit before, where like the whole season
I
is
did
something
too.
Completely different.
Most of the articles I read had really clickbait titles like "Fortnite is removing building forever," and I'm like, oh, that's fucking stupid. What the fuck?
Dude, you did like the perfect fucking voice for that. I can picture it in my head. Fortnite is removing building forever. Like a clickbait like fucking Sir Nando channel. I can just picture it in my head. The voice was so perfect. The voice was so perfect, and the fucking article. Fortnite is removing building forever. Dude, everything was so fucking perfect, dude. Everything was so perfect.
What's funny? You didn't. I did the whole hand motion and the fucking hand thing where you have to put emphasis on words. Oh my god. Fortnite is removing building forever.
Yeah, and then I immediately think of like fucking like what the fuck? There's one that starts with an N that I can't remember. It's like fuck. I seriously can't even remember, dude.
And then I saw one earlier.
It's a really fucking click. Oh, Nord Point Live is who I was thinking of.
Nord. Oh my god, he was a fucking worst.
Nord Point Live. How Myth lost his career. Like, and I remember that that was an actual video that was on that channel, and it was like, here's how Myth completely lost his career, and it's clickbait as fuck because he's obviously still successful, and they fucking referenced that stupid fucking clip where he was in a Fortnite World Cup, right? And before he was playing, he was like, the only thing that I don't want to do is die to fall damage. Then he did. That's the clip they're talking about. And they're like, that ruined Myth's career. And it's like, no, it did not. What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
this rookie mistake just cost Myth his whole career.
Dude, I legitimately think that the actual fucking article was, it was like, this something is how Myth lost his career. And I was like, dude, what? And, it was, like, all bullshit, like, complete bullshit.
And then that reminded me, so, we're still in this fucking argument, and I tried to make the point of, oh, well, apparently there's leaked info of the Doomslayer and Peter Griffin coming to fucking Fortnite.
No way, man. I hope that's not true.
I saw it was leaked, so it's 50-50, but Rick Sanchez is in the game, so who the fuck knows?
I was about to say, he currently is in the game. Like, he's in the game right now.
The last thing I want to see is the Doomslayer dabbing on Peter Griffin. That is the last thing I want to see before I die.
Dude, I don't know, man. That sounds kind of fucking lit. The Doomslayer dabbing at... Come on, man. Fucking tell me that does not sound lit. Do it. I dare you. Dude,
it doesn't sound lit because it's fucking stupid.
Dude, it's so fucking stupid. It's like, I would love to see something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so stupid. It's like
I yeah,
honestly,
I really
dude, honestly, my life is not complete until I see the Doomslayer dab on Peter Griffin.
like I really want to see Peter Griffin walk up on the Doomslayer with the fucking Among Us back bling, hit the dab before he fucking domes him with a fucking shotgun. Really want to see that.
Oh, shit.
And then he wins the fucking game, and then he does that T-pose
Yo,
emote.
dude, can I be honest with you?
Sure,
I fucking smoked a shit ton of weed before this, and like
I
now,
can tell.
and now like every fucking couple of seconds, I'll get a fucking feeling like something is crawling up my leg. You know?
Please God, don't kill Lucas.
Yeah, dude. I don't want like. Here's the thing, right? I can get bit from a fucking jumping spider. They can actually bite you, and it's not dangerous, but like people said that it feels like getting blood drawn, like needles, and I don't want to get fucking bit by that.
Just be cautious of your surroundings, I guess.
Yeah, I've never even seen him on the floor. Really, he's usually like in the corners and stuff. He disappeared like forever the other day though. Like I remember that like he went behind something and he kind of just disappeared. So I have no idea where he is. He might not. He might not even.
He,
He might not even be in here anymore. You know, he might have left. I don't know. It's like I don't want to get bit, but I also don't want to kill it. So I kind of want to just try and you know what I'm saying, like move it to like a different room or something, like take it outside.
get you a little Tupperware and poke holes in the lid. Keep him as a little pet.
Yeah, but I don't want to get bit by a spider though. Like
You-
I'm not like, dude,
if-
I'm not like fucking scared of spiders, but it's like why would I want to get bit by a spider? Like,
Boy, do you know how many times I've had to deal with spiders in my old house?
I like spiders, all right, nigga, I do.
Hell, I kept one around. It was one of those little spiny ones. I love those little guys. I don't know why. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those small spiders that look like crabs almost.
That's kind of what the one that I showed you looked like.
Yeah, they're small. They have like that giant yellow butt with red spikes on them. Really small
Oh.
things.
I have not seen. I know exactly what you're talking about, like the skull ones in the back, but you know, I have not seen them.
Yeah, I love them.
I don't really think they're in my state. I didn't think fucking jumping spiders were in my state. This is the first time in my whole fucking 20 years of living in this state that I've seen one.
You know what's funny? I used to see little jumping spiders, all like those small fucking hairy brown ones.
Like I said, man, I'm not fucking terrified of being bit by spiders. Like I'm not terrified. I just would rather it didn't happen, cause apparently it hurts, and I don't want that. Like it says that it causes like a stinging sensation, and it feels like needles. I don't want to get bit by that. It's like getting stung by a bee. I don't want to get fucking stung by a bee. You know. Like, am I fucking horrified of getting stung by a bee? No, I'm not horrified. I just rather it didn't happen.
God, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. The other day, when we were supposed to do the fucking podcast last night, I got worried because you weren't responding for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh my god, did the spider get him? Did he get rushed to the ER? What the fuck is happening?
Dude, I told you, literally, the two most dangerous spiders in my state are extremely rare, number one. You know what I'm saying? Number two, look nothing like what I showed you. And number three, right, are the brown recluse, which literally has, I think, 0 deaths given to it. Alright? And, not the Black Widow, but the northern Black Widow, where the bites are rarely fatal. Like, none of them are bites that can kill you.
No, but do you really think rationally when you're under intense stress because you thought your friend got bit by a spider because they weren't responding to you for like 30 minutes? I care about you is all.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But you gotta
I
you gotta think fucking like rationally, dude.
yes, thinking rationally when your heart is beating 100 miles an hour. Oh.
Sounds like you have like fucking like clinical anxiety, dude.
I probably do, but I don't have enough money to go get checked.
Nice.
I guarantee you, if I go to a fucking psychiatrist, I'm going to get diagnosed with at least 5 mental disorders.
That's actually extremely common. Like sometimes like 34%, sometimes like 40% of diseases, they run concurrent, which means they have both of them like 40% of the time. A lot of them overlap. So the likelihood that you have another one if you have one is like 50% or something. Like it is so fucking
Oh,
likely.
lovely.
Yeah, it is so likely for you to have another mental illness if you have one. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense, you know? Like, if you're capable of having one, right? Obviously, you've experienced something that is way, way worse than other people have. You have things that are
Mm-hmm.
wrong. You have things that are wrong with your brain. It makes sense that if you were, susceptible to one, that you'd be susceptible to the other ones too. You know.
I honestly, this is probably a really morbid question, but let's say you were feeling like you have something, right? Like a, I don't know, a mental disorder or whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
What would be like? What would? Which one would be the most scariest for you to have diagnosed? For me, it would be schizophrenia.
That's probably what mine would be too, because legitimately that one is just very debilitating. You know, although right, you would actually be surprised on how like effective some of the treatments are for schizophrenia. Like schizophrenia, right, is not like the debilitating. It's not like Alzheimer's or like Parkinson's. That's really bad, But
I
schizophrenia,
didn't realize.
no, dude, schizophrenia, right? Fucking schizophrenia can be treated to the point where the people living have no symptoms.
Hmm.
It can be treated that effectively. Like, and when I mean it can, I don't mean that it's super common that it can. It just has been in the past, and a lot of them, right? Um, a lot of the people who have schizophrenia, like most of the people who get treated, not like 100%, but like more than half, right? They get treated for schizophrenia, like they can they can talk normally, they can live in the world normally. It almost looks more like paranoia and anxiety with tremors in the body, like weird movements and stuff like that, than it does
Mm-hmm.
actual like you're not living in reality. You might not be able to formulate thoughts, things like that, in actual schizophrenia. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's treated very effectively, actually, very effectively.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't realize Parkinson's was a fucking mental disorder either.
are you serious? It absolutely is. Like
I didn't
okay,
know that.
so like all the stuff that happens to you when you have Parkinson's.
Yeah, I
No, no, no,
assumed it
no, no,
was
no,
more of like
no.
a.
You know why all that stuff that happens to you when you have Parkinson's? You know why that happens? It's
Well,
not.
at first I thought it was.
It's not damage to the body. It's damage to the brain that causes all of that.
Hmm.
It's brain
I
sickness, not full body sickness. Parkinson's is classified as a mental disorder in the DSM
hmm.
5.
I was not. I assumed it was a like a nerve issue
No,
because
because
of the violent shaking.
well, yeah, but that's also like okay, here's the thing, right? That is a physical symptom, right? Like that's the symptom of it, but the actual thing that's causing that symptom, the actual disease, is a mental one. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
And I know that because I'm in a psychology. I'm going for psychology. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take abnormal psychology last year, and I got to read the DSM-5, and I'm almost positive that Parkinson's is in there. Which is
Like I obviously I knew Alzheimer's was a very big. Honestly, I take my answer back. I'd probably be more scared if I got diagnosed with that.
no,
But I don't think I really have to worry about that.
100% I'd be more worried if I got diagnosed with that. 100%.
Fucking I think my family has a history of it, to be honest. So I'm either fucked or I'm not.
Well, here's the thing, right? There is a correlation with your family having it and you having it. All right, there is a correlation, but it's not like a horribly strong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh no, I know that. I have vague notions of it because I've heard spits and spats of it throughout, you know, listening in on conversation. Because every time I bring it up to my mom, because I'm genuinely curious, she doesn't want to talk about it, and that's understandable because I think my great grandmother has it, and I hate to say it, but I think my nan has it, like early stage, like she forgets names and whatnot. It could just be old age, but you never know.
right?
So there's been times where she asked me what day it is multiple times, like fucking one after another, and it's like, well, today is the 16th. Okay, hey, what's the date? The 16th. And it kind of fucks with me a little bit, to be honest. Like
Yeah,
knowing that that's a possibility, like,
honestly, I have a family member that I think might have it, but she's not diagnosed with it yet. But I'm pretty sure she has it. Like the other day,
and
right? She asked to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Because we were in our house. We weren't in her house, so she didn't know the layout. And we told her, and then when we told her, she was like, "Oh, what is that?" And we were like, "Oh, it's the way to the bathroom," And like, she would like walk to places that didn't have like a doorway, so you couldn't leave that way. It was only one path that you could take, and she'd be like, "Hey, where's the way out?"
oof.
It's really bad, dude. But like, she hasn't gotten fucking classified with anything yet.
And I'm gonna be honest. I think the day my nan hit her head on the counter, the bathroom counter, I think is what may have accelerated it. Cause I even looked this up, and apparently, like really hard or blows to the head can actually accelerate Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
So that might have something to do with it. And of course, obviously, I can't just go around asking
Yeah.
because it's a personal issue. So it's going to be hard to break the ice over something like that.
Right.
Because it's like, hey, mom, I think Nan has fucking dementia. Like, it's not a good look.
Right. I took a class called Trauma and Resilience, and it talked about how people who went through like severe trauma, like things that they could do to be resilient and just live like a normal life after that. You know? So, I mean, I always think, you know, when my life gets bad, there are people who have way worse, and they go on to accomplish a lot of big things, and it's like, I should be able to do that too. Like, really, no matter the circumstances. So, I mean, we push on, like, it hurts sometimes, and it takes a long
You know,
time, but,
that's a fair assessment, but I'm like on the opposite end of the spectrum. Because like when I'm under like extreme amounts of stress, and I'm like, oh my god, there's people out there that have it worse than me. Holy shit! And I thought and I thought I had it bad. Because, like I said, when you're in high stress situations, you don't think. A bump on my arm. It could just be the fact that I got bit by a mosquito. Oh no, it's a deadly fucking tumor that doesn't even look like a tumor, to be honest.
no, that's 100% not normal. Like, that
But
is.
that's what I'm saying. You don't
Well,
think logically, so it's like,
no, most people do. What you're describing to me is literally a mental disorder.
oh, lovely.
Like that, what you're describing is quite literally a mental disorder.
Awesome. I mean, I knew I had one, but I didn't think it was that one.
Yeah, like that's very bad.
Oh boy.
Dude, I
Man,
dude, I damn near shit my pants when I looked at the fucking clock. It has been 1 hour. One. We are not even close to being at the end. We're not even close.
I thought it was earlier than that.
What? No, dude.
Because my phone has been charging for like before we started, it had been charging for like 30 minutes, and because I figured, of the things that happened earlier today, I figured you wouldn't want to do the cast, so I'm like, I'll just let him, chill out for a little bit. He's been through enough today as is. Then I turn on my phone and you spam me, but like, dude, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Like, what the fuck? Okay, let me get things straight.
You know why? Because it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I love doing this, so I'm gonna do it.
I wonder how much of that is the weed talking.
Not a lot. Like, probably zero. Like, I've basically rationalized it that, like, what I'm doing is completely justified. So it's like, I'm starting to really not care anymore.
Also, for the record, I don't actually have a bump on my arm. I was just using this as an example.
Yeah, I got
But
it. I got it, dude. It was very, very, very obvious.
Jesus, I didn't realize how big my fucking thighs were.
Dude, you got thunder thighs, dude? Thighs that
I don't know.
thighs
I
that
have my
save
legs.
lives?
I have my legs folded up and they're like massive.
Are
But
they
when I
thighs that save lives, dude?
well, I mean, if you put your head between them, it'll surely take it.
Are they thighs that save lives?
Um,
Just answer the fucking question. God damn, dude.
sure, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you not understand what I'm saying, dude?
No, I get what you're saying, but I don't think they're gonna be saving lives. They're gonna be taking them.
Dude, you're so
You know,
dumb.
that crunch.
You're so fucking stupid, dude.
I could crush a watermelon with these things.
It's a reference to the saying, thick thighs save lives. Oh my god, dude. How'd you not get that?
It has been
How did you
a
not
few
get
years.
that?
It's been a few years.
Fuck are you talking about?
It's been a few years since I last heard that phrase.
Really?
I'm not as familiar with internet lingo as I lingo. Okay. Fucking oh my god.
All that internet lingo.
Fucking internet lang. That's what it is from now on. I don't care. Internet lingo.
No. That sounds fucking
I got fucking.
stupid.
I got mango smoothies on my mind, so that's probably where it came from.
You got mango smoothies on your mind?
Yeah. Yeah, I want a mango. I've been craving a mango smoothie for the past hour.
What a fucking oddly specific fucking
I
thing to crave,
know,
dude.
right? I want. I don't even like mango. I just want
What the
one.
fuck? You're so fucking stupid.
Maybe I am a woman.
Maybe
Like I don't even like mango. I just want a mango smoothie.
that you wouldn't like. You're such a fucking moron.
Well, who knows? Maybe maybe that's what'll get me to like mango. That's how it got me to like oranges.
That's all I fucking hear from you right now. Bitch ass nigga. That's all I hear from you. Is
Actually, I'm white.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I don't have time for
You're mis-
I don't have time for your cracker
you're
ass games
you're
right now,
you are
dude.
mis you are misrepresenting my ethnicity, good sir.
Oh,
I'm
listen,
quite.
listen, white boy. All right, I'm not fucking dealing with your cracker games right now. Fucking shut up.
Listen here, boy. Let me tell you. I'll tell you what, boy. How about you
Dude,
go out there and pick
shut the
some nice
fuck
flowers.
up.
Pick some flowers to give them to your mom. She's a beautiful lady.
Dude, fucking shut up.
I tell you what.
Can we change it to the thigh cast?
The thigh cat. Is it because I brought this up?
So alls we do is we just sit there and like the camera, right? Like we have webcams on, but the camera is just pointed at our thighs, just our lap, and it's like, okay, that's the thigh cast. We still talk about the same stuff, but it's aimed at our thighs. The thigh cast. Dude, I guarantee you that it would bring in more viewers cuz like we already would have the viewers that like what we talk about, and we'd have people who like weird things too.
I mean, yeah, if people like watching obese people eat food on camera, then I'm sure they'd like to look at random thighs for 2 hours.
Okay, to be fair, Nikocado Avocado wasn't just eating food. The whole fucking shit is planned out. He's kind of a mastermind.
I wasn't even talking about Nikocado.
I was about to say, like, there's
There's
been
more of them.
yeah, there have been so many videos about Nikocado Avocado that people are finally starting to realize that he's not a problem. Like,
No,
like-
but being 300 pounds isn't exactly a good thing either.
no, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? It is his body, his choice. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. If he wants to do that, it's his body. He's allowed to do that. Some people might say that wanting to do that as a mental illness, who knows? But if they want to do that, like, I say let him do it.
I mean, yeah.
Like if you're like hardcore addicted to drugs, obviously don't let him do it, you know. But Nikocado Avocado, if he wants to do that, eat a bunch of food, like fucking, he's doing it for the money, all right? Like, if you really think about it, it's a career. Like he's doing a job at this point, you know. And I say let him do it. I seriously say let him do it. You need people to be entertaining. Honestly, I see no fucking difference between Nikocado Avocado and fucking Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O from Jackass. Because they're basically doing the same thing. They're fucking themselves, you know, doing dumb shit. But here's the thing. It's like, why is Jackass okay, but Nikocado Avocado isn't okay?
In some cases, literally fucking themselves, because Nikocado has an OnlyFans.
That is absolutely true, but there's nothing wrong with having an OnlyFans. We don't shame sex work here.
I shame everybody, so technically I'm not in the wrong either.
Yeah, dude, we don't shame sex work. We respect it.
Again, it cancels out. I should start an OnlyFans, but have it only be related to my, my.
Dude, honestly, not even joking. I thought, why not have one? Because I don't really have to do all that much work, and it's literally just free money. Like, here's the thing. Like, there are people who have a career on OnlyFans, and they obviously put in a ton of work and are very talented. But literally, all I would do is, like, bam, ass picture, bam, fucking feet picture, bam, dick picture. Here we go. Here we go. Cut print. If you want to tip me to keep making this content, go ahead and tip me. Like, all the messages and shit I'd ignore. It's literally just like a free $10 every once in a while, maybe.
Nikocado is the results of, you know how like when you were really young, you were like, man, I wish I could like eat it for as a job. That's what fucking Nikocado is the embodiment of.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of like how Tesla's new fucking electric car is the embodiment of the cars you used to drive
You know
in,
what it
in like
is? You know what it
elementary
is?
school.
You know what it is? It's big fucking fatty kids. Big fatty
I'm
kids.
sorry, what?
No, you know what it is? It's fucking big fatty kids. He's the embodiment of big fatty kids. Like, you know, like we all knew one of the big fatty kids. Like they stayed inside.
I was one of them.
Yeah, they stayed inside during recess to eat in there. Like,
I am the exception there because I actually like playing outside. I actually twisted my ankle once trying to go down the pole. It hurt. I had to get escorted to the nurse by two people I didn't like because they were the closest to me.
damn, dude, you really were.
Yeah, what made it
You really were a fatty kid.
what made it worse is the two kids that escorted me to the nurse were the two kids that try to act popular and just hate everybody, but for a show.
Yeah.
And they had this annoying accent, and they always did this or did this weird. They did this weird pop with their tongue after every fucking sentence, and it made me want to sock him in the nose.
That actually sounds like they weren't even trying to be popular. They were just trying to be annoying. Cause that's
Oh no, because everyone liked him.
no, that sounds like a joke. So like, it probably was everybody liked the joke except for you.
And I very seriously doubt it was a joke because the only people that liked him were the same people that acted like him, and they came about 2 to 3 per class. Everyone else I know hated them. They were the try-hard popular kids, where
I
they
know,
pick
but
on
dude,
everyone else.
if they're intentionally doing that shit after every sentence, there's no way it's not a joke.
It was hyperbole. It wasn't literally every sentence, but they did it pretty often. And they had this really weird mix of Southern verse and fucking Midwestern accent. It was really weird.
Yeah,
They
it
were also
sounds
white,
weird.
trying
It
to be
sounds
black.
weird, nigga. The fuck?
They were basically white trying to be black, is as best as I can put it, but describe it being blunt.
Okay, I see.
Them people, it's not a good look. Especially when I remember this one kid had fucking dreads, and he was about as white as snow. Dude, oh my god.
Here's the thing, right? Something that might actually get me a little bit fucking canceled, I think. But a lot of the cultural appropriation thing I really don't agree with. Like I'm sorry, like, and I am part black, by the way, you know. And it's like I don't really care if like someone has like dreads or something, you know.
Didn't you like beef with me like months ago over this exact thing because I said fucking dreads aren't as important as I think they are?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if it was on the cast specifically, but I remember you like absolutely chewing me out because I didn't agree with the sentiment on dreads and how it was cultural appropriation. I distinctly remember that, and I don't know when it happened
Dude,
or why it
honestly,
happened.
if I did that, I probably was just I probably wasn't trying to argue with you. I was probably just trying to offer up like the counterpoint because like legitimately all the stuff that I said is like what a lot of people think. It's just I don't like I really don't think that it matters all that much. And like some people might agree with like disagree with me, but it's like I don't even really give a fuck about microaggressions where like somebody accidentally says something racist or something like that. It's like, yeah, point it out, but like it's I'm not like offended or anything. They're not fucking trying to be offensive. Like because here's the thing, cultural appropriation is a microaggression. And I just don't give a fuck. It's like they're not doing anything to be intentionally racist. So why do I care? You know, like why the fuck would I even care? Because they're
Well,
not
if-
doing
if the-
anything to be purposefully
Here's
racist.
how I would. Here's how I don't give a shit at all about. I make fucking raunchy jokes all the time, so I don't give a fuck either way. But if it ever gets to a point to where someone dresses up in black, like actual blackface, and tries to preach like actual racist shit, then you have a case. But if you're like if you're like the kid who's white as snow and has dreads and tries to act like a gangster, who gives a shit? He's fucking stupid. I'm gonna make fun of him,
I
but
like,
who gives a
dude.
shit?
I don't know, man. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's cultural appropriation because they're basically stealing something from the culture, right? And they don't know the history behind it, so they're just taking it. But it's like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, video games, I don't give a fuck about the culture about that. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not trying to fucking spit on your culture. I like this piece of your culture, so I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? So I am going to use it. And a lot of people are completely okay with that, with sharing the culture. Like, that's why, you know, you can find Japanese owned shops, all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? That will, like, sell you things. Like, it's. Again, not everybody is on board with it, and not everybody is okay with it. Let me put it this way: if you are offended by it, like personally, and I'm around you, I will not do it. I will make sure to honor what you want. But like, just my personal opinion, I don't care. Like, I don't think it's a huge issue. If some people do, that's okay. I'm saying, like, I'm not against it essentially being canceled, but I'm not gonna like fucking go out of my way to get it canceled. I don't give a fuck about it really. It's like I'm just gonna sit here and whatever happens, happens, I guess.
You see, it's funny we bring this up because you know how like sometimes you have like internal conflicts where it's like you have like these internal fights where it's like you're a bad person, no you're not, but yes you are, but no you're not. That type of shit. I uh I was fighting with myself the other day because it's like you're too fucking secular to have debates because you don't let feelings get in the way. And it's like, yeah, because that's how it should be. But at the same time, it makes me come off as a cold-hearted asshole because it makes me seem like I don't give a shit.
Wait,
When
wait,
I do,
wait. What were you talking about?
so about in relation to this whole thing, I how do I explain it without sounding like a complete loony? Um,
Just fucking explain it.
basically, what I'm saying is I think I'm too secular for my own good, where I try not to let emotion get in the way of what I'm trying to debate, because I feel like when emotion gets into the mix, then you get a little bit more bias, and it tends to become more of a shit show. But at the same time,
It's
my mindset, it's
it's
like,
all right to be biased. Like it's completely all right as long as you have facts backing it up. There's any support for it, literally any support for it, right? Then their argument is valid. So emotion is totally
no,
allowed to get in the way.
well that's the
Because
thing, because
that's part of what your fucking opinion is. It's part of your opinion. So what the fuck, dude?
well here again, I don't know how to explain it without sounding completely fucking loose. But because in some cases you get too emotionally biased and then you kind of forget the facts and it's like, well, I feel this way, but it's like, that's cool and all, but like that's not really what this whole thing is about. Well, I feel this way though, and if you don't feel this way, then I don't want to talk. Like, well, okay, because that's my. I know it's fucking crazy to think, but like, I just don't want to get too emotionally biased because I don't want to, go down that deep, so to say.
I mean, I kind of see what you're saying. Like, you try and sit back and, you kind of don't take any argument. I kind of get what you're saying. You don't really take any argument super seriously because you don't want it to, like, permanently affect your life.
Something like that. Like when we had those fucking,
that's pretty fucking crazy, dude.
like when we had those arguments of the whole, fucking gay sex ed shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't want to have my emotions get into the mix because it's like, well, I feel this way, but at the same time,
The whole thing is that
I don't.
whenever we're doing a debate, right? You want to seem to, like, as soon as we start to debate, you always try and say, "Oh yeah, it's getting too bad now. I want to leave," and I don't, because it's like, no, if we're going this far, we're gonna go this far. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's not gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying, have any kind of permanent consequence. Because, you know, I am not paranoid.
I appreciate you putting it bluntly.
So, I mean, I get
That's what I like in a person.
It's like, I get what you're saying, but I completely fucking disagree. It's like, whenever you do an argument or anything like that, it's like, no, I want to argue now. Because I like it. I like arguing.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you've
Also,
proved your point, though.
yeah,
So there's no point in going on.
yeah, once I've proved
Well,
my point.
proved.
Yeah,
quote
once
unquote.
you've proved your point, you can stop.
Plus, I know when an argument isn't going anywhere because we tend to just go in circles. It's like a fucking endless loop. So at some point, you gotta cut it off.
No, what kind of irritates me is that a lot of your opinions, right? Your reason for having them is, oh, well, I just want this one. And it's like, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but there's like 100 times I can think of where I told you, hey, provide evidence, and you just flat out couldn't. And it's like, well, then why do you have that opinion? That's stupid, and it's like, here's the thing. You can have, I don't care if you have that opinion, but it irritates me because it's like, why the fuck would you have an opinion there's no evidence for? I don't care if you do,
Gee,
but it's stupid. In my opinion, it's stupid to do that.
for someone who doesn't care, you do threaten to block me a lot.
Yeah, because if it's like a super important opinion and not just like a fucking stupid opinion, right? Then, I mean,
So you care slightly,
it depends on what the argument is.
but you care slightly.
Dude, sometimes I care.
Oh!
No, sometimes I care literally not at all, and I could argue forever. And sometimes it's like, okay, well now, you know, your opinion is kind of fucked up. So I mean,
You know what's funny though?
I'm not friends with people who have fucked up opinions.
You know what's funny though? I like how during that entire argument, it just at points it seemed like you forgot that I am currently dating a trans person, and at points you were like, oh well, it just seems like you don't care. Like no, I do care. I wouldn't be dating the person if I am now if I didn't care. I just find that I just found that funny.
Yeah, but still, it's
I don't.
like, it's almost like, hey, I'm willing to support everything. Up to a point, I guess. And it's like, that's stupid. Why do you only like half support shit? Like, is there
Because I don't.
like
Because there's things I agree with and don't agree with it. With. Very repetitive.
I don't know, man. I just think that's I just
Yeah,
think
like,
that's dumb, dude.
There's certain there's parts of an ideology I agree with, and there's parts of it I don't. Like I agree that we should, teach younger people about sex ed of every sexuality, but I don't think it should be as young as single digit.
Literally, whatever
But
age. No, whatever age other straight sex ed gets taught in, right? That should be exactly when the other.
So
shit
12 to
happens.
13.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
12 to 13, which was my entire argument that entire time.
No,
And
you're
you,
no,
and you
no,
kept
dude.
disagreeing with me.
No, dude, you were just being a fucking retard. Because I meant that it should be taught, like, in school at, like, 11 to 12. For, like, when I was talking about...
I do too.
No, when I was
That's
talking...
literally what I was doing.
Shut up, you retard! When I was talking about 5 and 6, I wasn't talking about school, moron. I was talking about at home.
Well, don't you think you should have made that a distinction?
I did! You're just a fucking idiot!
But you didn't.
No,
But you didn't.
Nigga,
At no point was
nigga.
school mentioned on your end.
Nigga, if you go back and read it, there totally is. You were just fucking
Ow.
tripping. You were just tripping. Like, I said it like 100 times. You're fucking tripping right now.
Hell, to be honest, I don't even agree with teaching them at 5 to 6 at home. Wait until they're fucking preteens where they can comprehend the changes they're undergoing. In general. Because I know there's outliers in every group.
I mean, you see, here's the thing, right? I think it should be a choice for the parents. You know, I think it should be their choice. But I also encourage teaching them that young. I'm not gonna make it like a requirement. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Because that's dumb. There are things that should be requirement, like teaching it at all should be a requirement. But other things should not be a requirement. You know, like fucking requiring it to be taught at 5 is like stupid. But I mean,
Honestly, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but
I'll always advocate for teaching it at home, but it's not like required. So
I was gonna say something, but I don't know if it might be
Say it.
appropriate because I still don't know a whole lot about it. But so that whole "don't say gay" thing that Florida is trying to pull.
no, what the fuck?
So apparently there is this bill that was trying to be passed around, and a lot of people seem to have really misconstrued it,
Okay.
as I understand it, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, they're trying to uh make it to where you can't teach students about gay in school," and people just thought it was this big homophobic thing. But no, I read into it, and my boyfriend did too, and we're like, "Oh, it's basically saying don't teach fucking 3-year-olds about gay sex in school." That was pretty much the concept, and I think we can all agree that yeah, okay, it makes sense. They can't even understand their 1, 2s, and 3s. How the fuck are you expecting them to comprehend that?
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, they shouldn't be taught at like fucking kindergarten. Yeah, I agree. They really shouldn't be taught about any sex at kindergarten because they're not gonna understand.
No, and I agree. And they don't even teach straight shit in kindergarten. So why the fuck are teachers doing this? Like,
no, I agree. I agree.
and I guess people just called it the "Don't Say Gay" bill because they were letting their emotions get to them, and it's like, oh my god, Florida is the most homophobic state in the fucking country. When that's not true. We're fucking Florida. We're full of gays.
It's probably
Myself included.
I'd probably say that the state that hates gays the most is probably Texas, where it's still illegal for gay people to get married.
I think it's illegal in Florida to get married too, but I could be wrong. I live here and I don't even know that.
In Michigan, it is legal to be married, like gaily. What the fuck?
Gay. I love the way you phrased that.
I was about to say, why did I phrase it like that? It's okay to be married gaily. Like I put like the fucking adjective and shit like in the wrong place.
It sounds like a bad translation. It's now okay to get married gaily.
Yes, in Michigan, it is okay to be married gaily.
You see, my friend, it is now okay to get married gaily now. You understand? Boy and boy can go together now.
Yes, that's so good.
Woman and woman can now go together now. It's good, no? I don't know why I immediately went to, like, European, like, generic European, but got the point across. But yeah, a lot of people were like really upset about that whole "don't say gay" shit. When that's not even what the bill was called, mind you. That's just what people called it. Wow, this phone is getting hot.
I mean, to be fair, like the media can do
Probably
stupid shit all the
because of that.
time.
I was gonna say it wasn't even the media, but then I realized, oh, the media isn't just the fucking news.
Yeah, no, the media
I
is
forgot
not
social
just
media is a
news.
thing too. 'Cause that's all I ever hear now. It's like the media is a code word for the news. Just say the news, because the news sucks.
Well, no, that's wrong.
Like,
That's wrong. The media is not the news. That's not.
Well,
That's
I
not
know
right.
that. I know that, but when people say the media, they're probably talking about mainstream news.
Well,
Because-
here's the thing, right? You do realize that pretty much if you're using any kind of media, You know what I'm saying? And that's like online news stuff too, as well. By the way, you know,
Oh, I know, but I'm just
like
because
all
everyone
of
in my
that,
house is red.
all of that is the news as well. Like, you know, it's news.
No, I know that, but I bring because I think everyone in my family is red, so I think that's why I get it confused. Because when they say the media, they mean like like mainstream television news,
Yeah,
like CNN and shit like that.
yeah. I mean that, like I said, that
So
is a part of the media, but that is not all of the media.
Christ. The media, like okay, I get that, but can you be a little more specific? It's no, just the media. Okay, but what kind? No, you don't. It's the media. Quotation marks. What the fuck are you talking about?
I've
It's
I
the media.
I have no problem with using the term the media because it refers to all type of media. And if they all had a part in it, it makes sense why you'd use the media. I think you're just a fucking idiot. Saying the media is fine.
I know that's what I'm arguing, but my family they don't really see that because all they ever do is watch Fox and CNN. So when they say the media, they basically just mean the news and
Yeah,
not all media. So
yeah,
I get mixed up.
yeah, and it's like, hey, like, all of the media hasn't said this.
And it's like,
Like,
oh shit.
yeah, like, what, like, a couple of channels, all channels that probably lean the same way, all said this. That is not the media. That's, like, maybe half of news network. How the fuck is that the media?
But to be honest, I don't even like mainstream news. I don't even like news in general because it's just biased. It's just biased hate. It's just biased hate.
I mean, here's
Like,
the thing.
oh, this side sucks. No, this side sucks.
Here's
No,
the thing. Not
the
all.
lot of you suck.
Not all of them are terrible. I don't think. Like, there are actually good news websites, good news out there. You know, if you actually
I like local news.
like yeah, if you actually ever want to read it. But yeah, there are some news fucking sites and like news channels where like they're not really doing the news. It's more this is all our opinion and not the news.
This is our opinion, but we have vague facts to
Like
let you know
fucking
that we're kind of smart.
like fucking info wars.
Oh my god. Did you know that they're putting
Hey,
chemicals in the water?
did you know that Alex Jones? You remember how Sandy Hook High School was suing him for like defamation or some shit? Remember?
Mhm.
Uh, Alex Jones lost that lawsuit.
I would hope so.
I can't remember what he said, but I remember he said like some really fucked up shit. I think.
He's a conspiracy theorist. Of course he says fucked up shit.
Like I can't remember
I remember
exactly what he said, but
Dude, during 2016, I went down such a fucking political rabbit hole. I came out learning that Hillary Clinton is a reptilian alien that apparently had body doubles.
that's not news.
I know, but it's what I learned apparently.
I see.
Yeah, I went into InfoWars thinking, oh, okay, this is something I can just leave on with YouTube autoplay. I came out like a year later, okay, the government is a lie, gold is a lie, the world is a lie, we're in a simulation, and Hillary Clinton has body doubles and is actually an alien from the Xenu constellation.
Yes. I mean that sounds perfectly logical, doesn't it to you?
I mean, yeah, uh, honestly, it makes perfect sense.
If you
She
actually
certainly looks the part.
if you actually look up like real news and all that stuff on like the 2016 election, it's actually kind of fucked up how many things like you know what I'm saying like cause the outcome to change. Like it's kind of fucked up how much shit actually affected the outcome. It's really weird.
The only news I trust is local news, because all I need is the weather and the nearest murder. That's all I need. Granted, that's all that's ever on local news, but, you know, you live and you learn. You take what you get.
My problem with local news is that I don't really like local news. It's just kind of boring, I think. Like, here's the thing: it's boring because they don't really ever have good stories. Like they have like the worst fucking stories ever, and it's boring as hell.
Well, I was watching local news yesterday, and I went in looking for the weather, and I came out learning that apparently an
Nigga,
old couple died in a ditch.
you gotta realize that not all fucking news is like Florida news. Nigga, you live in Florida. Of course your news is crazy. Of course it is. You have to remember.
I will forever.
You have to remember where you
I-
live, nigga. Not all local news is like that.
I will forever remember the story of the man who threw a gator through a Wendy's drive-thru.
I
That
don't-
happened like fucking 3 blocks from where I live.
Are you serious?
Yes, like it was either 3 blocks or 3 miles. It's one of the two, but it was close to where I live.
That's fucking awesome to be so close with the weirdest part of the internet.
Man, my wish in life is to be the next
Okay,
Florida
okay.
man.
Okay, I'm not fucking around. I'm trying to be serious right now. You know what I'm saying? What is the most Florida thing you've seen, like, in person? What's the most Florida thing?
Oh God, fuck. God damn. Okay, you've asked me a hard question. Cause I live in Central Florida, so everything crazy that happens, mostly goes on around this area. Let's see. What we went to Disney once, and I swear to you, we got into the park, and I saw one of the fucking Disney employees, take a shit in public.
What?
Well, not in. I mean, it was in one of the fucking rides. I guess it's because he thought it was too dark.
What?
He thought it was dark enough to where he could just squat.
Wait, what fucking ride was he on?
What's that one that everyone fucking hates that always seems to break down
I don't know.
at the worst times?
I don't know because I've never been, dude.
It's
I've never
it's an
been.
it's an annoying fucking song too. Jesus. Oh God.
I don't
What the fuck
know.
was it called?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm
Is
sorry.
it It's a Small World?
Oh yeah,
I think it's a small.
It's a small world after all.
Yeah, it was on that ride. Dude, everyone fucking hates that ride, by the way, myself included. Because when it breaks down, the music keeps going.
So you just have to listen to that over.
But yeah,
and over.
in the ride, it's dark, and the only things that are lit up are the displays. I assume that the employee thought it was dark enough to where he wouldn't be seen, but I saw him. I locked eyes with him taking a shit in a small world.
Dude, okay.
I locked eyes with him.
You gotta be dead ass. Are you telling the truth right now? Dead ass, man. No fucking around. Dead ass. Are you serious?
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't know if it was a fucking fever dream I had when I was sick, or if it actually happened, because it was one of those where if it was a dream, then it was extremely real, because nothing crazy happened. It was just one of those fucking normie dreams where normal life happens, and then you wake up and you wonder, did this happen yesterday?
Fuck, dude. I don't know, man. I wanna believe, dude. I wanna believe that actually fucking happened and you got to see it. I wanna believe so bad.
And then there was one near in my neighborhood. As you know, Florida's home to many old folk. They're nice people. Except this one. I saw an old man walking down the street, and he wore short shorts.
He wears short shorts.
He wore but the thing is, I could just barely see the bottom of his ass cheeks, and they were
Dude.
about They were white. I could tell this man hasn't taken a shirt or pants off in years, because this man was white, and I mean white with an H.
Holy shit, dude.
And he
Dude,
had no shirt on, so I got to see old man back and old man titties.
I want to believe, dude. I want to believe.
In fact, when we get off of here, I can show you the spot I found him or saw him, because he was taking a stroll as if it was completely normal. No shirt, fucking, ba- fucking Air Force cap, and
Oh my
those
God.
really weird, like these really weird aviators that were like, you know what Fade looks like in CS:GO?
Yes.
It was those types of shades where the outside has those really weird colors, like if oil mixes with water, but they're completely see-through, so you can't see the person's eyes.
Right.
Yeah, he had those on, no shirt, droopy titties, short shorts with the fucking sleeves cut.
Dude,
I think he just found a
dude,
pair of booty shorts.
dude, that man is a G. That is the fucking coolest person to ever live. You know, dude, you know he is.
Oh no, this man is a based king. I pray to him every night in hopes that he returns, because it was genuinely the funniest shit I've ever seen. Let's see.
That is true, dude. He is the base god. You are right. He's the base god. Just from what you described, he's the base god.
Yeah, he had that signature like old man uh body look where he like skin flaps, hairy chest,
Wait,
uh
dude, wait, okay. I have a question for you. And
very skinny.
I need you to answer truthfully, alright? You need to answer this
Okay.
truthfully. Alright?
Okay.
Have you ever heard the song Sticky by Frank and Maury?
No, I don't think I have.
Dude, you need to fucking after this, man. You need to look fucking that up, or I'll send you the video, whichever one. I'll send it to you. All right, I'll send it
Please
to
send
it.
this to me.
I'll send it to you, and you need to fucking watch it. It is, dude. I'm sorry, but like I think that Frank and Maury are the bass gods for real. Like they're that good. They're like the king of bass. They are based as fuck. Like, dude.
Then there was that time, 'cause down the road from where I live, there's a park, right?
Okay.
Like a park, city next to a lake and all that shit.
Dude,
I went down there for a walk.
Dude, I am honored that I can fucking talk to somebody who is so fucking close to the most bizarre place on the planet, Florida.
Dude, I'm not even close. I live here. I'm a native Floridian.
No,
It's in my blood to be weird.
No. When I meant close, like, didn't you say that you live in the part of Florida
Yeah,
where
yeah.
where like not as many weird things happen?
Yeah, I'm in the center, so it's 50-50 on weird and not weird. Like where I'm at specifically, it's very rare to see weird things, but when it happens, it's a treat because I know I'm in Florida.
That's so cool.
Like
dude.
that one time I saw someone trying to pet an alligator perked up on the shore
Hey,
of a lake.
I have a question for you, dude.
Hey,
Okay, so how much of a tourist trap is Florida? And what I mean by that is like if you don't know what you're getting into, how dangerous is it?
well, we seem to have a tradition where we get a lot of snowbirds for the summer, and they're mostly old people. In fact, my mom works at a snowbird resort.
No. Like what I mean is like
Oh,
if you
tourist traps. Okay.
no. Like
Um.
no, when I mean tourist trap, I don't mean like buying things. I mean like if you don't know a lot about Florida, how dangerous is it? Like obviously if you went to Australia and you didn't know anything about Australia, it'd be pretty dangerous. If you just went to Florida and decided to live there and you didn't know anything about Florida, how dangerous is it?
let's see. Well, that depends on where you go. You see, you got Miami. You got the Miami zone, Central Florida, and South.
No, I'm not talking about like fucking. I'm not talking about like Miami, like peak Florida. I'm just talking about like an average person who just wants to go live in Florida.
Oh no, that is exactly what I mean. You may think of Miami as this bustling, tropical city, and it is for the most part. They have a rampant iguana problem.
Is that dangerous if you don't know about it?
Well, the iguanas can get about as long as a children's bicycle.
Well, here's the thing.
Which
I know how long iguanas usually are, but like, I'm sorry, I don't really think an iguana could kill you. I don't think. Nor
No,
would-
but they're highly aggressive and very invasive. So if you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you see just a bunch of iguanas, just get the fuck out.
Yeah, but like, I feel like iguanas, even though they're kind of like territorial and shit like that, I feel like they're not going to like chase you down with a bloodlust. If you just walk away, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine, right?
I want to say yes.
Plus,
I really do.
Don't like a shit ton of people like just kind of feed the iguanas. Like they're almost like a tourist attraction.
Yeah, and that's why we have laws specifically dedicated to poaching them because there's such a big issue.
I know, but like, people love them though, right?
We wouldn't have laws allowed legally.
No, not you. Like the tourists love them though.
Oh yeah, the fucking tourists love them. We don't.
Yeah, because it's like fucking real, like horribly, fucking, damaging to the environment because they're horribly invasive.
And then I
But like, are they that dangerous to like your well-being though?
me no, because I don't live near that area, thankfully.
No, you're such a fucking idiot. I mean, dude, what the fuck, man? What is wrong with you? You're such a fucking retard, dude. I meant, how dangerous are they to somebody who just goes to Florida and doesn't know about them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna, like, fucking die to an iguana. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't think so. Unless maybe you have a weak immune system and you get salmonella from their claws.
So what I'm asking, right, is, like, if I wanted to just move to Florida, right, and I just wanted to move to Florida, right, and I didn't know anything about Florida, how dangerous is that?
Not very dangerous. I would like to say.
But it depends on where you are, kind of.
Yeah, and by that I mean, do you either want to be bothered by crackheads, bothered by murderers, or bothered by old people?
Okay, so the murderers thing kind of sounds like it could potentially, like, be dangerous if you didn't know.
Well, I mean, okay, I don't want to. This is just me being completely transparent. We have a very dense population of old people and Hispanics. So, depending on where you go, you're either going to get shanked or get mailed food.
I see. So where do you live? Do you live on the mailed food side?
Yeah, I live on the old people side. I live in the middle. So I live where all the old people go.
I see.
Which even then, it's weird because, like I said, I saw a shirtless old dude walking down the street with booty shorts, aviators, and an Air Force cap.
I mean, that is fucking like the coolest thing ever, though. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is. That is kind of like the coolest thing ever.
And he just trotted around like he didn't give a fuck, and I respect it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's fucking 90 degrees out. You're probably gonna die of a heart attack anyway.
I don't know,
So-
man, because like if all goes well and I really do get like I get my master's degree and I get a really really good job in psychology, I kind of want to live in Florida.
I would joking aside, I would recommend it because besides the fact we have I joke a lot, but we have a relatively lower crime rate than I think our neighboring states. So there's that. Plus, we get some nice, and plus you get to see gators. I mean, who doesn't want to see gators? I fucking love gators.
How dangerous are they if you don't know about them?
Ooh,
That's yeah. That's,
well, let me say.
yeah, that seems a little bit dangerous.
Well, no, not necessarily, because we have gator deaths aren't exactly common. We see them a lot, but deaths aren't even for tourists. They're not common. In fact, I think they're quite rare. They're like the sharks of Florida.
But there
Except
are.
we have
I was about to say, but there are sharks in Florida, though.
yeah, we have beaches, saltwater beaches. Of course, there's sharks in Florida.
I know. So how are they the sharks of Florida? Sharks are the sharks of Florida.
The land sharks of Florida.
There you go. You did not say land the first time. You just said sharks.
I meant to, but fucking the minute I said sharks is the minute my mind went to Daytona Beach. God, I want to go back there.
Oh, okay. Can you answer me a question? Because I actually really want to know about this.
Okay.
Are there like swim with shark like things that you can do in Florida?
That I don't know.
Like
Maybe not.
Like
I don't think so.
like you know how like with skydiving they do like a very like you're strapped to somebody and they know what they're doing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like that stuff. Like is there like let's go out not to like an exhibit but like out to the ocean, you know, because you like there are like scuba diving tours out in the actual ocean. Are there like let's go out to the actual ocean and swim with sharks? Is that a thing?
I mean, it's possible. I really don't know.
Because legitimately, if sharks are as harmless as like the facts and like statistics show, then you legitimately could fucking have like make a lot of money saying, "Hey, for tourists, here's a swim with sharks in the ocean class where that's where we go and do." They would make so much money, so much.
Maybe in like the higher end cities, because
Wait.
you know.
Dude, I just realized something. And it is the coolest fucking thing I've ever fucking... Dude. This is the coolest thing. Never mind. So...
What the fuck were you
Okay,
gonna
so
say?
basically, I thought that this place, right, named McCamey Manor was in Florida, but it's in Tennessee.
Why would you think it's in Florida?
Because there's a lot of fucking really huge tourist attractions in Florida. Like, there are places where people from around the United States go to Florida. Alright? Like, there are big attractions in fucking Florida. So I thought it could be in... I thought it was in Florida.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. I mean, I really don't know. Maybe. I know we're big on manatees, though.
I feel like a manatee is more dangerous than a shark.
They're actually they're fucking awesome. We love our manatees.
I'm trying to think of what a manatee is because like I keep thinking it's a walrus and it's like that's wrong. But then I think it's a seal. I can't picture a manatee in my fucking head. What are they? What are they? What do they look like?
They're a mix of seals and beaver. No, not beavers. What the fuck am I talking about? Fuck.
Send me
This
a picture.
phone's
Send me a
space is
picture of a
atrocious.
manatee.
I'm trying.
Wait, no, I just remembered what they look like.
God damn it.
I kept thinking that they were half on land, half in the water, but no. Manatees are all in the water. And then I immediately remembered what they look like. They have fin, like a tail fin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what
they're
they look like.
completely waterborne. We love our manatees.
Manatees are cool, dude. Dude, honestly, I know it's weird, but you know that Pokemon seal? That kind of looks more like a manatee than it does a seal.
Oh yeah, and also since we're on the subject of Florida, did you know that Miami is one of the biggest cities to have been founded by a woman?
Oh, I didn't even know that fucking Miami was founded by a woman.
Well, that's the point. Miami is one of the biggest cities ever to be founded by a woman.
That's crazy.
And the Miami people, because Florida is also a very rich history with Native Americans, specifically the Seminoles and the Miamis.
Yeah, but it's kind of
Obviously,
it's kind of a bad rich history.
I mean, yeah, but we've grown to respect them. I mean, we have the fucking Seminole football team.
We've grown to respect them.
We've grown respect for them. But
That just doesn't sound very good, Chief. Like what you just said just
but
doesn't sound
but
very
here's
good.
the thing, though. Here's the fucking thing. You would think that Miami was named after the Miami people, but nay. The Miami was named after a fucking a river. The actual Miami people originated from fucking Ohio, or no,
What?
not Ohio. God, what the fuck?
This is
Oh
crazy.
God, what the fuck?
I kind of want to,
Illinois. Yeah.
dude. One of these days, I gotta tell you about like Michigan culture and like all that stuff, like Michigan stuff. Cause like I want to right now, but we've already passed midnight. Which honestly, I know you probably don't want to be outside, but like I could probably keep going for another hour.
Oh no, I've been inside and burning up because the apartment has no air conditioning.
Oh, so you hate it in there.
Pretty much. My balls have stuck to the couch.
You. Fuck, I wanted to stay for longer. That sucks.
Oh yeah, another fun thing. We have a local museum around here. I think I told you I went to it. Um, another fun fact. The archaeologist Indiana Jones was based on retired in Eustis, which is a few miles away from where I live.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's kind of cool, dude. Dude,
Oh yeah, and have I told you about the Groveland 4?
no.
No. Um so basically, in the 1920s, uh an old woman falsely accused of 4 black men of assaulting and raping her.
No, I know what it is. Never mind.
Okay. I was
what it
about to
is.
say. I just find it crazy that as of recently they were just now exonerated and cleared of all charges, despite the fact they've been dead for at least 50 years.
I was about to say they just did it a couple of. You're fucking lying to me, dude. No way
They did.
just did it.
Recent as of last year, they've been exonerated and dismissed of all charges,
Dude, that
despite the fact they're fucking
Yeah,
dead.
Didn't that happen like fucking like 57? That was a while ago, wasn't
yeah.
it?
Well, they were in 20s, and two of them died in prison. Another one died of natural causes, and then the fourth one sued a few years after.
Yeah, but when?
Because they were all sentenced to death. Because this
when
is.
did it happen?
What do you mean? What happened?
When did it happen? Like, what
Oh,
year
when?
was it?
Let's see.
Because it was a
I
while
believe
ago,
in the
wasn't it?
1920s.
Oh, I thought it was like the 50s, but you know, around there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they were like I thought it was like a long time ago.
The 20s, as in 1920s.
I know.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure. See, I can do a quick search so that way I don't make myself look like a complete tard.
Hey, stupid, send me manatee pics while you're doing that. Do it. What What the fuck? What are you laughing at?
I'm doing it.
Nigga.
Oh, so some of them weren't even adults when they were accused.
Yeah. One of them was 17, I know that.
Also,
One of them was
you were
17.
right.
What?
It happened in 19. I don't know why I thought the 1920s. It was 1949.
I said 1947 at first. Watch the fucking video back. I said 1947 at first, and I was pretty.
I know, but I
confident
thought
in it.
I thought it was the 1920s. I don't know why I thought it was the 20s,
I was about
but
to
for
say-
some
I was
reason
about to say
it's 49.
That was like fucking like Great Gatsby in the 1920s, dude. That was like the flapper era. It's literally called that, idiot. You want to
The
doubt me? Look it up. It's the flapper era.
The floppa era.
Flapper.
We only stand floppa. We only stand floppa. It is not floppa. Floppa.
It's flapper.
Why do manatees have to look so cute? Oh my god. He looks like a dog. Oh my god.
I didn't even know that fucking manatees were like a big thing in Florida. Like, don't they live out in like the middle, like the fucking ocean, dude? Like, how are they?
No,
there?
they live in lakes. They live in fucking lakes.
I did not know that manatees live in lakes. I
Or
seriously.
not.
Yeah, I thought.
I thought I'm getting confused again.
I thought they lived like way out in the ocean, like in the middle of the ocean.
No, I don't even think they do. No, they. Oh my god! I don't. What the fuck?
Dude, you're fucking tarding out.
I genuinely can't remember because there's been times where we've had on field trips to fucking St. Augustine. We've had to ride in airboats in like rivers, like swamps.
Yeah,
and shit.
you use rivers to get to the fucking ocean, moron.
But the rivers lead into lakes, though, like freshwater lakes. I'm confused.
Dude, you are fucking confused. There's no fucking.
Manatees are-
There's no way they live in fresh water. There's no way. Unless they do.
Yeah, the fact that I can't remember is scaring me.
You're not a real manatee lover, nigga.
I must revoke my Florida card.
You must revoke your manatee lover's license. Nigga.
Oh my god, I'm sweating fucking bullets. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get up, quite literally. Here's a manatee.
YouTube audience, can we all agree that this guy's a nigga?
Actually, I'm white. Thank you very much.
Send me the fucking image, dude. There we go. Oh,
Pay-
they look like vacuum cleaners.
What the fuck?
Like their head. Look at it. It looks like they're about to vacuum the floor. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Look at the one on the right.
I know, dude. It looks like a fucking.
Look at it.
It looks like a maggot, kind of.
Look at his little head.
It looks like a penis.
Oh my god.
It looks like a penis.
Look at his little face. Look at his little face.
He does have a puppy face for sure.
I love him. I want a manatee.
No, dude.
He looks so fucking cute.
No, dude. I like the bigger ones because the bigger ones look like retarded hippos, and I love it. Like it looks like right that they just like took a hippo and like took like replace like it looks like a fucking hippo mermaid, and their eyes look like googly eyes that they just put on.
It's funny you bring that up because it's theorized that explorers or the whole mermaid thing came about because explorers thought manatees were like women because of their tails.
What? That doesn't make any sense. There are a lot of
It,
things.
it was
There are a lot of things in the ocean with tails.
it was the 1700s and people were stupid. So honestly, I kind of believe it.
I don't believe that they discovered manatees before dolphins. I think they discovered dolphins first, honestly, dude. Like, for really right now?
Well, it was definitely. Oh my God! Look at him. Look at his little face.
Yo, dude, I told the absolute fucking worst joke the other day.
What the fuck did you say?
Dude, it was the shittiest joke. But, like, it was one of those jokes that it was supposed to be shitty. Alright, so I was hanging out with my friend Joe and my brother Jim. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
Joe was driving us back to his place so that we could go get, like, brownie mix, cake mix, and chocolate milk because he was staying over for the night. You know? And basically what happened was he hit, like, a fucking 60-mile-per-hour drift around a fucking corner. You know what I'm saying? And, like, damn near went into the ditch. And I was like, yo, that was a sick Amor tree. and my brother looked at me, and he's like, what the fuck does that mean? What's wrong with you? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. And I was like, it's sick. It's a sick Amor tree. It was the
Dude,
worst.
that's worse than.
Dude, it was the worst joke I've ever told in my fucking life, dude. It was the worst.
That's worse
joke.
than the shit I come up with.
Yo, dude, that was a sick Amor tree.
And it's funny because I told a shitty joke yesterday as well, but I don't know if it comes anywhere close. And it was basically like.
Here's the thing. I said
Oh.
that. Okay, the joke was that it was terrible. That was the joke. It was shitty on purpose.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the way mine went was like a guy walks into a bar and picks a fight with a line of people.
A line of
That's
people.
that's the punchline.
He picks a fight with a line. I don't get it at
He-
all. What the fuck?
He picks a fight with a line of people. That's the punchline.
I don't get it.
He picks a fight with a line of people. That's the punchline.
Oh my god, that's so fucking Oh my god! That is so much worse than mine. That's so shit. That is so shit. That is so shit.
I like how it took you a few seconds to get it. Oh my god.
No, because like I thought that you just kept repeating the punchline and that you weren't like doing like the you know what I'm saying, like the full joke. Like you were saying it weird. Like I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about.
I was trying to put emphasis on the punchline.
You didn't do that until like the very last time where I got it.
I wanted to see if you could get it on your own.
Without emphasis? No. How the fuck? It's a shit joke. Nobody gets it. That's why it's a shit joke, idiot. Why would I get it?
Because it's supposed to be one of those ones where you're like, okay, he said it's the punchline and it's a line of people. And then you think about it for a second and then like, that's what it means and I fucking hate you for it.
It's no, dude. That's shit. Because it even fails at doing that because it's not obvious. Like you fucked it up on the whole obvious factor. I think. Maybe I'm just real stupid, but.
Ho ho ho! How the turntables.
God damn it, dude! I keep fucking dying, dude.
Maybe if you had health insurance.
I do in this game. I can be revived. Idiot!
What if that's not you? What if that's just a clone?
It's
How many times can you die without you become when you orange?
Hey, nigga, I know the lore of this game. What you're doing isn't gonna work because I have a fucking answer. Stupid.
Oh my god, that is a precious baby. That's not even a baby. I don't care.
You stupid.
Look, he's fucking massive. Absolute lad.
What is it? Another manatee?
In, in awe of the size of this lad.
Dude, that's
He
a
is fucking.
sycamore tree. It's so fucking bad, but like that's the point is that it's supposed to be terrible. But it is so bad.
Look at this fucking dinner roll of a fucking manatee. Look
Nigga,
at him.
I'm playing a game right now.
Fuck the game. Manatee is important.
No, dude, I'm playing this game. I actually care about my fucking win-loss in this.
No wonder why people call them sea dogs. They look like fucking dogs.
What the fuck is happening?
From the front, anyway. They look like little fucking dogs. I want one. I want to pet him. I want to give him little fish as a treat.
Yo, dude, that was a sycamore tree. Dude, that's like I feel like that's my catchphrase now because it was so terrible.
That can be put on the
What the fuck?
that can be put on the merch.
Yeah, the merch where like the fucking merch is literally just the Cesspit podcast. It's a sick amore tree, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What does that even mean? It's like it's a sycamore tree. What? they're like, yeah, they put a weird emphasis on sick and sycamore tree.
But it has to look. The merch has to look intentionally bad. It has to look like graphic designer bad.
Dude, I don't think it can be that bad. That's terrible. That bad.
Graphic design is my passion.
Graphic design.
Graphic design is my passion.
Yo, there's this guy in Super Paper Mario that's like a chameleon that's a giant nerd, and he kind of reminds me of you.
Is it because I'm stupid?
No, it's because like he's like so fucking weird. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you.
Like he's kind of like pervy, and he just spends his whole life like playing dating simulators and collecting like waifus and shit.
Look, in my defense, I don't play fucking dating sims. I play real hentai games.
Exactly. Yeah, you're nailing it. Yes. That dude, I'm gonna send you a picture of him.
Oh, actually, I don't play dating simulators. I play hentai games. There's a difference.
Dude, look at this. I gotta send you a picture of this guy.
Oh boy.
Dude, he's awesome.
Crocky is holding it.
Fuck up.
Yes, I love being scolded by a robot voice.
There was no scolding there. Dude, I gotta send you all these pictures because they're all so fucking good.
I have a feeling I'm not going. My God, I smell like fried chicken.
That's gross, man. I do love the manatees. They are kind of cool. Watch. This is Francis, and this is the person who kind of reminds me of you.
Oh my God, my phone cracked and it looks like a giant penis. Bingus.
Bingus Wingus, please interact with my pingus.
Oh, bless me. Shit. That hurt my nose. Fucking manatees. I can't get over that small one's face. It's so squished.
Niggas.
Yeah, we've actually made it an effort to try and conserve manatees. That's why we encourage the use of airboats in rivers,
What the fuck is?
so that way we don't.
What the fuck is an airboat?
You've never heard of an airboat?
No. What the fuck is an airboat?
You've probably seen them before. You just didn't know what they were called.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've probably never heard him called a fucking airboat. That's probably the problem. Because you're using some stupid ass word for it.
Well, we call them airboats.
Yeah, you guys are not everyone.
You mean to tell me Florida isn't the only state that exists?
Let me look up airboats, nigga. I swear to God, dude. Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, I've never heard that
Yeah.
called an airboat. I've always heard it called something else.
Yeah, we implore the use of airboats
Why?
when traveling rivers and bayous, because so that way we don't hurt manatees, because we're like really big on conservation,
Well,
specifically of manatees.
How would a normal boat hurt manatees in a way that an airboat wouldn't?
Because you see that giant fan on the back of it? It's encased
Yes.
in metal, so the blades can't cut into them.
Yeah, but you can still like hit them and shit.
Yeah, because they're fucking fat. And it's not exactly uncommon for a motorboat or a fucking boat thing to, dice them up.
Propeller, nigga.
Propellers, that's what they're called. Fucking, what did I call them? Rotating things?
Yeah, you didn't call them propellers.
But yeah, that's why we implore the. Ow, my nose. Feels like I just got punched again.
Punched in a nigga's nose.
But yeah, that's why we implore the use of airboats, so that way we don't harm them. I actually encourage the use of airboats everywhere, mainly because I think they look cool.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they're more expensive though.
Plus, it makes for an awesome Half-Life reference if you build it correctly. Just put a fucking machine gun mounted on it, and then you boom, near one-to-one replica.
My arm. Yo, dude. Dude, my arm just fell off. Yo.
My nose.
Yo, dude.
What happened?
My arm just fell off.
Oh my. I love how nonchalant you are about this.
Yeah, it's happened before, dude. God fucking.
Ah,
damn it,
just put it back. Put it back in the socket. It'll be fine. Get some Neosporin.
This guy who I'm playing against in this game. Okay, this team that I'm playing against has a guy on it named I Get Child Support. That's literally his name.
Get child support.
That's literally his name in the game. His gamer tag is I Get Child Support.
You should message him asking what do you get.
Like the price.
Yeah, how much did you get?
Yeah, it's like, hey, how much child support do you get? It's probably a meme ass name. It's probably not real. Maybe I feel like anyone who gets child support would not name themselves I Get Child Support.
That's part of the joke. If someone names themselves something like that, you gotta commit.
That is true. Yeah, you gotta have the whole plan. You can't half-ass it. You gotta go all the way in. You gotta have a story on deck.
Like, if I meet someone in TF2 named I kill people for a living, the first question I ask them is, what do you do for a living?
That is true. That is required.
It is law.
You know what else is the law?
No.
Killing people is against the law.
It's not, you piece of shit. It's fucking not. I've done it 2 times this week and I haven't gotten arrested yet.
Dude, you know that they figured out who Zodiac was?
I assure you it wasn't me.
No, like they figured. I'm being serious. They figured out who Zodiac was.
Oh yeah, it's some random ass dude named Tim.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, his name actually is Tim. You're right.
I know. I was looking this up the other day because I had an idea.
No. We talked about it on the podcast. How like the random French guy cracked it and people didn't think it was real, and it totally was.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh shit, you're right.
However, unfortunately, he was already like dead by I think it was like years, like you know, like 7 years or something. Like it was no, it wasn't 7 years. I can't remember exactly what it was. The whole point is that he had been dead for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were very much off.
And it's funny because I was actually looking into this because I had an idea for and you know I assume you know what analog horror is, right?
I don't
Like-
think
Like
so.
Local 58 type shit.
What the fuck is Local 58?
Oh my god, you've never seen Local 58? How could you?
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Well, analog horror is basically a subset of found footage where
I know what found footage is. What the fuck is analog horror?
analog horror. It's basically like found footage, except it's supposed to look like videos from the early 80s and 90s.
Oh, so it's a like ultra specific weird niche that like 10 people are into.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's surprisingly more mainstream because people are fucking stupid and make memes of anything. That's why Mandela Catalog isn't scary anymore, because people have memed the fuck out of the imposter sus man, as I like to call him.
That is true. You're right.
Like I can't take Mandela Catalog seriously anymore because all I see is Germa when the imposter is sus. And it sucks because some of the imagery is actually pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah, but you know.
That's where the image of that weird Jesus-looking dude smiling came from, by the way.
Why the 1980s, by the way?
Because it's supposed to mimic VHS distortion.
Oh, so it's literally just found footage, but they're trying to make it look like a VHS. Why didn't you say that?
Because it's surprisingly a lot more complicated because there's different eras. Like you have the 80s analog, 90s analog, early 2000s analog. It's basically horror before it went digital, like actual found footage is. Some of it is garbage, some of it is okay, and some of it looks like it could have actually been broadcast 30 odd years ago.
Right.
As I said that, the refrigerator started making a weird noise.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now.
Oh shit. You know what you know what I find extremely funny?
What?
That it got me to thinking. EDP keeps trying to come back
Dude,
on YouTube, and
he actually had his YouTube account and it was there for like a week no, it was like 2 or 3
Mm.
weeks, and he got like 100,000 subscribers, and then YouTube
I
banned him.
I find it extremely funny that 445 when added up is 13, and that's how old the decoy was supposedly when they did the initial sting. That's how old the decoy was supposed to be.
Wow, I mean that is kind of funny.
I don't know if the people behind the operation did that intentionally, but if not, that's a fucking amazing coincidence.
Dude, if they did do it on purpose, that's the fucking ultimate dick move, like the ultimate fuck you. It's like, we're ruining your life, and then we're gonna ruin it a little bit more with this cold fucking diss.
For fact, I see.
The most fucking, the fucking meanest, fucking nastiest diss in history. The most savage roast. And it's just a number.
It's just, what's funny is that's the type of shit a conspiracy theorist would come up with. Like, if you add the numbers and it comes up with this number and it correlates with this, but this time it's actually fucking real.
It is true, dude.
EDP.
The universe was trying to tell us that EDP was a pedophile.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. Have you seen some of his older stuff? I mean, little bit sus. I'm just it's a little sus.
Don't ever fucking do that again.
It's a little sus. I'm just saying.
Stop. No, you actually sound like a woman right now. Fucking stop.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I didn't think I was that good at impressions. Oh my god, are you serious? I'm flattered.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really, really, really good. Holy shit.
Oh my god, I can do those weird fucking Omegle pranks now, where I don't show my face and I do the voice, then I surprise people.
Yeah, and you have like a giant like fucking pair of titties on the camera. Exactly, yeah. There's a YouTuber called Oompaville who does that.
Yes, I love him. Oh my god.
Boob Man 69. Dude, I fucking hate that he doesn't do it anymore. Like I haven't seen fucking Omegle thing on his channel in a while.
I mean, I don't blame him. Have you seen the type of shit that goes on that website?
I was about to say, I think that he actually one time saw something like illegal, and it didn't seem like he was joking. You probably know the exact video, and I think he was like, "Hey, we're not doing that again."
Oh yeah, trust me. I've seen some fucked up shit on that site, and I'm glad. Actually, no, I'm not glad because I thought maybe they were taking action, but no. If they were, it would be taken down. But then I remembered it's still fucking up, as far as I know, at least. But yeah, I've seen some fucking raunchy shit on there.
Okay, have you ever seen anything illegal on Omegle?
Once.
What was it?
Bestiality. Except it wasn't horses. So...
What was it?
I don't even know if I can even say this because... but here I go. So what happened was there was this fat guy, right? Not me. Make that a clear distinction.
I was about to say, I like how you had to say, "Oh, guys, it's not me, by the way."
I may be Floridian, but I'm not this fucking crazy. So what happens was there's this guy, and he's the camera is focused on a tank, right?
A tank?
A lizard enclosure.
Oh, okay.
So this guy takes out a bearded dragon.
What? A bearded dragon?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fuck.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Oh my god, I hate. It's gross.
Tell me
And,
what's good.
He uses it like a fleshlight, and I think he killed it in the
I was
process.
about to say, I'm almost positive he killed it, and that's so fucked up. I would probably never go on that website ever again.
No, I haven't for about 7 years.
That is really fucked up, dude.
And I know he probably killed it because it was moving before he, you know.
Yeah.
And I haven't been on that godforsaken website since.
I've never seen anything like that. Everything that I've seen wasn't really like sad disturbing. It was more like fucking disgusting disturbing.
Oh no, I've seen disgusting disturbing many times, but
However, I feel like what you saw with the bearded dragon is way worse, but I have seen a man trapped under a bookcase get beat to death with a hammer. I did not want to see it, but I did see it, and
I've seen.
It sucked. It was like, I don't know why.
Yeah, I would think so.
If you couldn't guess, it was absolutely Reddit 50/50.
I guess technically the other stuff I saw, it was technically illegal.
Actually, no. The hammer, the thing that I was talking about was on fucking Live Leak. But I wasn't. I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for people dying in a funny way. You know?
How the fuck?
What?
How the fuck do you die in a funny way? Do you bust a nut then undergo a cardiac arrest?
No, man. Like people dying because they're fucking retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like running red lights and shit.
Still.
Like idiots dying, where it's like, well, I mean, they totally kind of deserved it. There was a video that I saw, right, and it was a Hard Knock Life, but it had people dying in the background, and it was all people who were, like, trying to, like, speed past train things, and, like, their fucking cars were getting hit, and, like, other shit like that. They were absolutely dying, but it was like, wow, these people are really fucking stupid, so I can't feel too bad for them. It's like, they told you not to do that for a reason, and you're dead now, so you should have expected that.
I guess technically, the other thing I saw was, I guess, technically illegal, but not really. But given the context, I'm pretty sure it was. So what had happened was, let me set the scene. It's 2013. Just got into Minecraft, and I just got into Omegle trolling courtesy of Nuke's Top 5 or whatever his name is.
Dude, Nuke's Top 5 is cancer, man.
Trust, I know, but I like watching his ghost videos. I don't know why. I know it's fake, but I just find it very entertaining.
Okay, so anyway.
So I'm like, oh, I want to try this Omegle thing out, and I'm into Minecraft, and they have this thing where I can input specific things, so I can meet with like-minded people. Keep in mind, I'm 13. I'm stupid as fuck. I mean, I'm still stupid as fuck, but I learned from my mistakes. Mostly. So.
Dude, I did some fucked up shit when I was 15. Like, not 13.
So I'm on 15. So I'm on Omegle. I type in Minecraft because that's what I'm fucking into. I'm 13. I just got the fucking game.
Pedophiles use that to get more matches with kids.
Yeah, that's legitimately the first thing I fucking found. Some old dude in a white stripe or a yellow striped shirt. Camera pointed at his crotch. And what? He doesn't just jack off. Oh no, he puts a pencil down his urethra.
What the?
I don't remember if it was sharp or not. I know it was a yellow number 2, and he just stuck it down there. And of course, I'm 13, so what the fuck do? I don't fucking rematch with someone. I type, does that hurt? And I didn't even mean it in a suggestive way. I'm like genuinely wondering, how are you not in pain? That is a pencil in your dick.
At 13, I probably would have gotten off of that as fast as fucking possible.
And I shit you, this was what his voice sounded like. No, it doesn't. It's like, dude, what the fuck? So I guess it's not technically illegal, but again, given the context, it most definitely was.
It probably was, yeah.
High possibility it was. I mean, you don't just see a random old fart jacking off in the Minecraft tag on Omegle and have it not be illegal.
I mean, yes, that's true. Dude, I found the
You know,
most
unless he's
I found the most
unless he's
fucking
jacking it to Minecraft porn.
I found the most fucking broken fucking strategy in Destiny 2 for this season.
Oh boy.
You can legitimately, if you have all the right mods and like all the right aspects and stuff, you can legitimately just put down a rift and throw like 10 or 15 grenades in like fucking 15 seconds. Whereas, right, here's the thing, right? The grenade recharge normally, the lowest one, the quickest one is fucking 1 minute 32 seconds. And there's a strategy where if you do everything correctly, you can like grenade, shoot, grenade, shoot, grenade, and it's you can get so many fucking grenades.
I see.
And it is like the best strategy because you can just nade, 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 nade.
Well, on that note, I think we should be wrapping up because it's almost 12:50.
I did see that, yeah.
And I'm burning up over here like I'm re-entering the atmosphere.
Of course, as one does.
I mean, there's no air conditioning, so I mean, naturally, I'm going to feel like it's fucking hot, because it is.
Right.
But yeah, I think this episode was all over the place as per usual,
Yeah,
but I think it was more.
This was fucking crazy. There is a 0% chance I'm gonna be able to come up with a title for this.
Just title it "Florida Man Opens Up."
Yeah, because I think that was the majority of it, wasn't it? Maybe.
And then the
Fuck you.
thumbnail.
Who cares? Fuck you.
The
Who
thumbnail
cares?
should just be. The thumbnail should just be Florida's flag
Yes.
with manatees on it.
Yes. Make me that thumbnail and I'll use it. Just make sure that it's big enough so there's no fucking black bars on the side of the screen.
Oh yeah, that means I gotta find out what the thumbnail resolution is.
For YouTube, yeah.
Damn it.
Well, anyway, I guess that's it. See ya.
Yeah, bye.